Hi, my name's John Thorne from Thorny Motorsport, and this is one of our little technical features, and this one is on, a little favourite subject of mine, accumulators. Now, you've probably seen our channel that we've covered accumulators a few times. Everything regarding different types and different versions, how to determine whether they failed or not, all number of things. Because these are a crucial part of all McLaren Super Series models, so 12C, 650 and 720, 750 and 765. And they're integral to the Super Series suspension and how comfortable the ride can be. It doesn't affect handling in terms of stiffest settings, but in the softest settings, where McLaren is known as being one of the more compliant supercars out there, these are a crucial part of that process because they're part of the Super Series suspension. The downside to them is that they do wear out. They last 5-6 years or so, but it's been a bit of a bugbear where these have been replaced by people too often. They have been replaced by items that we don't think are suitable, and they've also gone up in price radically over the course of the last 5-6 years, to the point in time as being a wear and tear item is now expensive. A McLaren version of these on some of the models is over £300 each, and you need 4 per car. So even lasting 5-6 years is significant cost. Now, at the same time, there has been various changes to them and various different models and different versions. And over the years, we have worked quite long and hard working which the best, not best. And we've tried different suppliers from 5 different places now in terms of what we can do with them. And we've come to the end result of that we have made our own. This is now our own Thorny Motorsport, exclusive to us and our dealers accumulator. Now, it looks very similar, the rest of them. In terms of standard one, that's a standard accumulator for a 650. There's ours, very similar, quite deliberate in terms of making sure we maintain the same size, the same displacement, the same volume and the same pressure, because that's all part of the McLaren suspension system. But the crucial difference between them, and these are for the 12C, the 650 and the 720, is that the standard McLaren accumulator on these all models looks like this. It has inside its combination of pressure of oil and nitrogen, and it's pressured to allow this little diaphragm to move, and that's what generates the movement on the suspension to allow a soft suspension setting. The downside to it is this little diaphragm here splits a period of time, which means after 5-6 years they wear out. You get a leakage of terms of the gas, and it means they stop working. So you could take them off, put new ones on. There's a sealed item. You can't do anything more than this one in terms of function. Once it's gone, it's gone. There are rebuildable versions. We don't recommend them because they weren't designed for the cars that we've got. They'd be sort of gerrymandered onto another car. And the cost of rebuilding them, i.e. regassing them, is no more different than replacing them. So we rather go for a replacement item, but let's make it last longer. So that's what we've done. We have got our own version, which has the same diaphragm inside, but made of much thicker and much stronger material. So it still has the same functionality of being a nice and compliant ride process, but it's much thicker, much more reliable, and we think these will last 10 years. Now, we'll give a 2-year warranty, all we do here, because it's hard to do more than 2 years, any parts warranty, but we're comfortable these will outlast the standard ones, but give exactly the same quality of ride, which is what we've been trying to do. Now, I mentioned my quality of ride, and the reason why is that I have been on record quite repeatedly talking about the 765 accumulator upgrade, unquote, for the 720. Now, I've actually got a setting on our road test notes. A 765 accumulator is nowhere near as good as the original 720 accumulator, because inside the 765 one is a piston and a spring. They do away without the diaphragm. And I imagine the reason is they want them to last longer, therefore they change the diaphragm for a piston and a spring. But the result is, it's nowhere near as compliant. I mean, literally, it is 50% less, 50% worse than a standard 720 accumulator. And you can back-to-back road test these cars on a 720, because some dealers will have been some time fitting 765 accumulators, 720s, and calling it an upgrade. All right, it's worse. They're terrible in comparison. The 765 accumulator is nowhere near as compliant as a 720 accumulator, and the only reason why they've been changed by McLaren is I think they'll last longer. And never says never think. We simply don't know how long they'll last. So for me, taking away one of the best aspects of the McLaren's road car models, I think it's ride, makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. What's the 2 things that McLaren do best are active aero and active suspension. Why would you get rid of one of those in terms of certainly lessen the ability of one of those for the sake of saving a few quid, especially when the 765 ones are more expensive anyway. So we developed our own one. As I said, comes with standard size, No change, screw on, screw off, no difference at all. Diaphragm version, so the same compliance, but a much different material, much thicker material, so it means it will be just as compliant, but last a lot longer. These ones are for the 650 and the 720. We are about to finish off releasing the ones for the 12C, which looks slightly different because of how much space you've got under the car. But again, they will be diaphragm in nature, not on spring. Although we are still testing a version, because like all these things, you keep open minds about this. But we want to keep the diaphragm on the 720 and 650, particularly because the ride is so crucial to the car itself. Now available, 2-year warranty through us and all of our dealers around the world. They're in stock on the shelf. They're a self-fit item. We'll even do some videos to help you how to set them all the models that you don't want on the 650 already, to help people for it. They don't need changing any more than 4 or 5 years time, if not 6, 7 years time, frankly, for these ones. And there's a different videos we'll put links to about how to determine whether your accumulators need changing or not. Chances are you don't, but if it haven't been done 5, 6 years, they probably are on past their best. Replace them out from there. All right. So hopefully that's useful. Any comments, please just give us a call. Cheers.